Mayhem Athletes, welcome back. We have another great day of fitness, like we always do. We got some core and we got a lot of legs today. So put your stuff down, get ready to warm up, and we're gonna get into it. We are getting straight into this warm up. We're starting now. Athletes are gonna go into squats with a step back lunge on each side. So right now what we're doing is that we are figuring out our positions for the workout. You guys are welcome to go into squats with a step back lunge or squats with a forward lunge, or you can even do a walking lunge if you like, if you've got the space for it. But we wanna explore those corners, explore that range of motion, and make sure that we feel good in preparation for today's workout. When we're going through this, Laura's making sure she's getting through full range of motion on her squat. TJ is as well. We don't have squats in the workout itself, but we just want to get those hips opened up as much as possible. Athletes are going to do one more rep on this, so a squat with a step back lunge on each. And then the next one we're going to go into is we're going to go down to our sit-up variation. So for our sit-up variation, we've got TJ on an ab mat. He's doing strict sit-ups in the workout, but he's gonna do sit-ups right now using his arms, just getting his core warmed up. Laura is gonna be doing quarter sit-ups. For our quarter sit-up, what we have is that she is coming up and touching her knees with her hands. While you guys are going through these reps, figure out a good place for your feet to be. And what I mean by that is the further away that Laura moves her feet, the further away her knees go, so it makes that sit-up harder. If she brings them too close to her body, it's gonna be a sit-up that for her is a little bit too easy. If it feels good for you, then keep it there. Remember, in today's workout, we have 16 reps per round, so I want you guys to make sure that you're doing something that's gonna be sustainable across the entire workout. We're gonna go ahead and stand up now, and we are going into 10 heel-toe rocks. So heel-toe rocks, we go up onto our heels, and then back onto our toes, heels, and toes, and we're simply doing this to get our ankles warmed up and get our calves warmed up for our line hops that we're about to do. After athletes have gone through these 10 reps, we're gonna move into the variation of the line hops that we are doing. So Laura's gonna do a controlled line hop today. What this looks like is this. She will jump over that line and stick the landing and then jump again. TJ is gonna be doing regular line hops in this, so you can see he's rebounding those jumps. I'm gonna have athletes go for another 10 seconds on this. If Laura wants to change this variation to a step over, she can do that in the workout as well. So you guys pick a difficulty for yourself that's gonna be sustainable but still challenging for today. And go ahead and relax. We are gonna be getting straight into our workout, so grab your water, take care of the dog, do whatever you need to. We will see you in just a second. Athletes, we've got 10 seconds on the clock and we are getting straight into our workout. We got 3 sets today with 1 minute of rest between each. We've got 3, 2, 1, and go. We've got Laura on 20 split lunge. Now, when you hear the word lunge, that means that your feet will move with each rep. She's choosing to do step back lunges. You guys are welcome to do step forward lunges if you like. We've got 20 reps total or 10 on each side, so you can count them 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 20. When she's going through this, she's going back. You can touch the knee to the floor if your range of motion allows for that. If it doesn't, go down as far as you feel comfortable and then come back to full extension. TJ is going through walking lunges. As he takes his steps, those feet in the front are turned slightly in to keep his knee in a safe position. We've got Laura going into her quarter sit-ups. With our quarter sit-ups, we talked about this in the warm-up, but wherever her feet are, that's gonna give her a knee position that she's gonna try to get those hands to. When she goes back, she goes all the way to the floor with her shoulders on the ground and then comes up and touches her knees. We've got TJ doing strict sit-ups on an ab mat. With this, a strict sit-up means your arms are taken out of the movement, so either on the side of your head or across over your chest. When he goes through this, he's going all the way back to full extension, and then he's coming all the way up, getting his shoulders in front of his hip crease. If you guys are doing this movement and you don't have an ab mat at home, you can grab a rolled up towel, place it in the small of your back, and that will suffice. Next, athletes have moved into their line hops. What we're doing here is that we are doing controlled line hops for Laura. We are doing regular line hops for TJ. The difference between the two is that how focused you are on this and how much control we show. So Laura is taking the time between each rep to reset. Before she jumps again, we've got TJ rebounding his reps. If you guys need to modify these controlled line hops, we can do step overs. With this, both feet move to the side of the line. You can see that Laura's staying in an active position and really making that line step over as challenging as possible. Show me a couple bad reps where you kind of relax, like that, not like that, all right? We got 3, 2, 1, and rest. We've got 1 minute of rest, and then we are going into our next set. One thing that we do want to talk about on this is if you got caught on that round where you didn't have any time to get into your line hops, we are looking at getting done with our lunges by about the 50-second mark. We are looking at getting our sit-ups done by the 1:30 mark so that you have at least 30 seconds of time to do line hops. Our athletes here beat those time caps, so they were able to get into their line hops a little bit earlier. 30 seconds is the minimum amount of time. If you're finishing before those guideline stops, then you guys are welcome to keep going at that speed. As always, when we have multiple rounds or multiple sets in a workout, with this workout, I want to see consistency across. So, however many line hops you established in your first round, we are going to try to match that on 2 and 3. We have 10 seconds on the clock. And 5, 3, 2, 1, go. Athletes are back on their lunges. For everybody at home, I'm gonna make sure I call some time marks for you to make sure that you are with us and following along that timeline that I wanna see to make sure we have a minimum of 30 seconds of line hops at the very end. Laura's back into her step back lunges, showing control here. So do not get so fast that you get speed wobbles. If you feel like you're going down a hill in a shopping cart, we gotta slow it down a little bit and show me some good reps here so that we're making sure we're keeping our knees and the rest of our body protected. We got TJ going through his walking lunge. He's getting his knee to the floor on each of those reps. TJ has gone into his strict sit-ups. Again, with this, if TJ wanted to switch it up and put him on the sides of his head, he could. If he wants to go across his chest, he can. It's most important that you get those shoulders all the way to the floor and then you sit up. We are at the 50-second mark. So if you're still on your lunges, move to your sit-ups right now. Notice that Laura has those feet about halfway away from her body, between all the way to her glutes to full extended. This works the best for her in that position, and we're working on keeping that core engaged, thinking about pulling that belly button into our spine so we're getting nice, good engagement from our abs. We've got Laura and TJ on their line hops. If you guys are still working on your sit-ups, you've got 15 seconds left. If you've already done with them and you're on line hops, keep up the great work. Laura is back on our controlled reps. We've got TJ on our regular line hops going back and forth. Make sure you guys are breathing during this. Do not hold your breath. We got 30 seconds on the clock, so if you're not on line hops, move to it right now. Laura's switched over to her step over lines. Again, she's staying in that active position. We want to make sure that we're almost thinking about blocking. If somebody was going to come up to us and try to push us over, we're staying in a good active stance the entire time here. You got 10 seconds on the clock. Get those remaining reps in. We got to move, 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 move. We got one more round after this in 3, 2, 1, rest. You got 1 minute. Grab a little bit of water if you need it, and get ready for this third round. I always give you a little bit of a pep talk, and you know it's coming right now. So you guys showed up for a reason today. So I want you to remember what you're doing this for, who you're doing this for, why you showed up today in your gym, in your garage, in your bedroom, wherever you're doing this workout. So I want you guys to give us the best effort possible. You may be a little bit under the weather today or tired from work, but 100% changes from day to day. So give me 100% on this last round for today. That may be less than yesterday or more than yesterday, but right now, 100%, you're gonna do your best. We're right here with you. We've got one more set. We've got about 15 seconds left in our rest. Laura's feeling good. She's already dancing. TJ's dancing right now. Perfect. And we've got 8 seconds on the clock. And 5, 3, 2, 1, go. This is our last set, so this is where we're gonna give our highest amount of effort, but still staying true to our points of performance and the form that we've shown in rounds 1 and 2. Laura's doing her step back lunges. Again, if you guys feel comfortable with a step forward lunge here, you're welcome to. I'm gonna have Laura do some split lunges here. So she's gonna put one foot back and she can drop that back knee down and stand. If you guys need to do this version, you can. If the split lunge is a little too intense, go back to your split lunges for me. TJ is finishing up with his walking lunge, and then both athletes are on to their sit-ups. So with the sit-ups here, again, we've got strict sit-ups for TJ. We're tired right now. It's easy to cut the range of motion on this, but I know you're not going to. TJ's not doing it, so I need to see you match what he's doing right here. We're keeping those shoulders in front of our hip crease when we sit up and getting full extension at the back. Laura is getting those shoulders off the floor every time that she sits up, using her knees as the target for her hands. We're at the 1 minute mark here, so we are just about to get into our final set of line hops. We're doing great here. You guys look fantastic at home. Let's get it. This is our last round. Our athletes are on our line hops here. If you guys are still on your sit-ups, keep working, keep moving. You got 10 seconds to finish those sit-ups, and then we're at that 30-second time that we have for our line hops if you're not there yet. And we have 30 seconds on the clock. Everybody should be on line hops, and this is it. We're gonna pick that speed up. I want you guys to move. If you're doing step overs, if you're doing line hops, let's get all the reps that we possibly can. You guys have worked this hard. It's taken us 3 rounds to get to this level of fatigue. Use this. Do not waste your effort. You gotta push, 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 push. I'm giving myself goosebumps right now. You got 10 seconds on the clock. Let's go. I see you slowing down. Let's go. Push it, push it, push it, push it, push it. We got 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. And that is it. Fantastic job, athletes. You deserve a pat on the back. Mayhem Athletes, fantastic job today. I want to give a special thanks to Laura, to TJ, to our cameraman Josh for doing all the hard work here. We are so thankful that you guys showed up today. You put in an amazing effort. If you guys are not a part of the Mayhem Athlete community, please know that this community has a multitude of options to get you to your fitness goals. Whether it's bodybuilding, bodyweight, CrossFit, functional fitness, at-home workouts, in the gym workouts, we have everything you could possibly want to be the best version of yourself that you could be. If you want a community of like-minded athletes that are not only gonna provide you with encouragement, but reach your goals along with you, then join Mayhem Athlete today. We would love to have you. Remember to stick around for our mobility piece that we've got after this, because that is one of the most important parts. You take your body to the racetrack, now we gotta take it to the auto body shop, fix, repair, get everything loosened up so we can do another workout tomorrow or the next day, because I know you guys will be right back in the same spot. We will be, so we look forward to having you back. Remember to be good, be kind, and we'll see you next time.